Step into the ring and get ready for the ultimate showdown. Whether you're a fan of high-flying moves, dramatic storylines, or the sheer chaos of a no-holds-barred brawl, we've got the perfect lineup of indie games that'll make you feel like a champion of the digital squared circle. This is our top 5 indie games for pro wrestling fans. From physics-based mayhem to nostalgic throwbacks, these games capture that heart-pounding excitement of professional wrestling. Before we start, make sure to check out Indie Game Arcade, the weekly podcast dedicated to bringing you nothing but the latest and greatest indie games. Check the link in the description to find Indie Game Arcade on your favorite podcast app. Number 5. Gang Beasts. Starting off our list at number 5 is Gang Beasts, a hilariously chaotic multiplayer brawler developed by Bone Loaf. Released in 2017, this game takes the concept of wrestling and turns it into a physics-based free-for-all. Players control wobbly gelatinous characters and duke it out in absurd environments like moving trucks, Ferris wheels, and subway platforms. The controls are intentionally clumsy, leading to unpredictable and laugh-out-loud moments as players punch, grab, and throw each other around. Whether you're playing locally or online, the game's chaotic energy and slapstick humor make it a perfect party game. While it's not a traditional wrestling title, its over-the-top action and competitive spirit will definitely appeal to wrestling fans looking for a good laugh. Number 4. The Guacamelee series. At number 4, we have Guacamelee, a series of Metroidvania games with a Lucha Libre wrestling twist. Developed by Drinkbox Studios, the original 2013 title follows Juan Aguacate, a humble farmer turned luchador, as he battles through a vibrant Mexican-inspired world. While not a traditional wrestling game, Guacamelee incorporates wrestling moves into its combat system, allowing players to suplex, pile drive, and clothesline their enemies. The game's humor, colorful art style, and tight platforming mechanics make it a standout title. It's a perfect pick for wrestling fans who are looking for something a little different. Number 3. RetroMania Wrestling. Taking the third spot is RetroMania Wrestling, a love letter to classic wrestling games of the 80s and 90s. Developed by Retrosoft Studios, this 2021 release is a spiritual successor to the beloved WrestleQuest from 1991. The game features fast-paced arcade-style gameplay with a roster of over 16 wrestlers, including real-life legends like John Morrison as Johnny Retro and Zack Sabre Jr. The controls are simple and satisfying, making it easy to pick up and play. While it may not feature as many modern sensibilities as some of the other games on this list, RetroMania Wrestling is heavy in nostalgic charm. The pixel art is vibrant and detailed, capturing the look and feel of a classic wrestling game. With its mix of single-player and multiplayer modes, it's a great choice for both casual and competitive players. For fans of old-school wrestling games, RetroMania Wrestling is a nostalgic trip worth taking. Number 2. Wrestling Empire. Coming in at number 2 is Wrestling Empire, a sandbox wrestling game developed by M. Dickey. Released in 2021, this game offers unparalleled freedom, allowing players to create their own wrestlers, storylines, and matches. The gameplay is chaotic and fun, with a physics-based system that leads to unpredictable and hilarious moments. Whether you're competing in the ring, backstage, or even on a subway train, Wrestling Empire keeps things fresh and exciting. With a career mode, multiplayer options, and endless customization, it's a playground for wrestling fans. The retro-inspired graphics of the early 2000s era and quirky humor add to its charm, making it a standout title in the indie game wrestling scene. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here's an honorable mention. Although it's not yet released, Wrestle Story, an upcoming RPG from TikTok Games, has already generated some buzz for its unique blend of wrestling and role-playing elements. Set in a world where wrestling is a way of life, Wrestle Story promises a rich narrative, turn-based combat, and a colorful cast of characters. Players are able to create their own wrestlers, establish tag teams, and fight their way through an expansive 3D world where wrestling moves are integrated into RPG-style battles. While we'll have to wait for its release to see how it stacks up, Wrestle Story is definitely one to keep an eye on for wrestling fans and RPG enthusiasts alike. Number 1. WrestleQuest. And finally, claiming the undisputed top spot is WrestleQuest, an RPG that combines the spectacle of professional wrestling with the depth of a classic role-playing game. Developed by MegaCat Studios, this 2023 release is a love letter to wrestling fans and RPG lovers alike. The game follows a group of wrestlers as they embark on a quest to save the wrestling world from a mysterious threat. The turn-based combat system incorporates wrestling moves, allowing players to execute suplexes, power bombs, and finishing moves in battle. However, what makes WrestleQuest special is the heartfelt storytelling. The game celebrates the larger-than-life personalities and dramatic storylines that makes wrestling so captivating. For wrestling fans looking for a game that captures the spirit and the sport while offering a fresh twist, WrestleQuest holds the heavyweight title. And that's our list of the top 5 indie games for pro wrestling fans. From bouncy brawls to nostalgic throwbacks, these games prove that wrestling can be as exciting in the digital world as the squared circle. But what's your favorite wrestling game? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more indie game content. And don't forget to check out the Indie Game Arcade podcast for more recommendations and discussions about your favorite indie games. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.